looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Syracuse's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my...
There we go! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goal post to pick up the first down at the 23. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late the season.
To the right, complete. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, LSU! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go on top on first down. Got his man on the right. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Makes the catch. It's close. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The LSU Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some plays for this defense.
set of downs. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Trying to make that rush think on the throwing weight here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great...
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, we'll have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. They want to throw it. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Scanning the field, it's Ashmore. Quick completion on the outside. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Down. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Syracuse, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, and who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
From the gun, linebacker on the way. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from the step.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job on the defense, understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He's got it on the right. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw. It's Ashmore. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game.
I would go say, don't never go blood, take it apart. Take what's there, take the positive parts, and never go blood.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Tigers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Back up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for. The offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, so lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hughes. Grabbed in the end zone and went 6 on the board.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return down 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Ashmore. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's man down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here critically to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Working that left side. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the hit. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. 1st half in the books. Time down to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good 1st half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose as it is. Good return to set up the drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it. Touchdown, LSU. And the punishment has been extended.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
31, Syracuse, 7.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive to start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings out fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little bit of running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Brings him to the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick or don't quick. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anyway. They're able to make a big-time play.
Back to throw. It's Ashmore. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Once you start thinking down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see they try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Timeout, LSU.
Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The way will stand. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment.
They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Orange with a ton of options available on
right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's roll. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fine play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Ashmore. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down. And we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. They just keep firing. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away and third down.
I think he's showing his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll bring him down just outside the 25 and the 26, circling well within field goal range. Let's see if they choose to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The give on the option. Spins away from the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brooks. Fires to the big fella. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. The short hands. It's out. Good, solid pick up there now. They can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him healthy to protect your quarterback.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Orange will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The hand to the running back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And here's the mindset here on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to pass. It's Ashmore. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop. Creates some momentum there. I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to beat the chains. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. top. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Got his man quick.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
The Orange now facing a third and short. They'll try bully their way for the first. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Might be changing the route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a deep man. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. They completed themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can deal it out from here. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Under fire. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On third down, he drops the throw. He'll take another shot here. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.